Bagfuel, baby.
You're like one of the forefathers of this marketing and promotion.
Yeah.
Especially doing it out of New Orleans in the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
From a state nobody knew about hip hop. If we take Mass 92P right now and put him in 2025, what would be the route you would take to get No Limit off the ground?
I mean, bro, it would be so easy right now.
Talk about it.
Think about it. It just be too easy. Like we actually I'm doing this concert out here, February 28th, right? And I realized it'd never been a Black History Month hip hop concert. So I'm in New Jersey and Newark at the NJ Pack Center, and I'm thinking to myself, like, imagine if this was our time, what we would do. Because we actually touched the people. When I came out here, so I'm shooting a part of my movie, in my TV series too, at the same time while I'm out here, right, doing the concert.
Yeah.
But when I came out here in that time, I already had kind of blew up in the South, but I came to the East Coast to really touch the temperature. So I came out here to see like, oh, how they feel about
they
this.
fucking with me.
That's what I'm saying. I had my donkey chain on with the gazelles, you know what I'm saying? I'm in every club. I'm in every club, bout it. You know what I'm saying? It was like, even a female was like, man, I like the way you talk. Where you from? And so that's how I got to put my music out. So I actually had to go to Harlem, go to Brooklyn, go to all these places and touch these people, right? This generation ain't doing that. And then now you got the computer where all you got to do is just sit down. I had to fly. So imagine me just sitting down. I'm living this life that I'm living. I'm in the middle of the jungle, and all I got to do is turn the camera on. Man, it would be crazy.
Here's the thing, P. Like, I feel like it's the gift and the curse for you. You say it would be easier now.
Yeah.
But you damn near set the mold and set the bar for independent artists. Your deal was, at the time, was unprecedented.
Yeah.
You know, what you had, a 90-10 deal?
80-20.
An 80-20 deal?
Yeah.
So you figure the albums back then sometimes were like $16, $17, and you had an 80-20 deal.
Yeah.
So it's like you saying that, you know, it'll be easier now, but monetarily, I think you would have made.
You made more money back
then than you would have made right now.
I'd have made more money now.
What? How? Because of the touring?
I mean, how you gonna make more money now? Because you're gonna market, because you're gonna do the rap.
You had like elevated
rap snacks and all that.
Let me tell you.
Okay, I want to hear this out.
So 10% is your talent, 90% is business.
Yes.
Right? So I'm looking at the billions of people that I could touch right now.
That's true.
I couldn't touch them. So imagine, I'm just saying, if I could get to live my life to where, you know, we buying authentic stuff right now, right? So imagine me in the Calio projects, and I'm living my life, and y'all got a camera on me, and I'm gonna touch every country and everybody across the world. I'm doing tours in every country now. Everybody in every hood gonna be able to say, man, these boys really living like this, right? Think about it. And you're gonna see the growth, see what I'm going through and stuff like that. Now, not only I'm making a TV show at the same time while I'm doing this. Movies at the same time. We don't even have to carry these big old cameras like we had to carry back in the days. Let's be honest. So, bro, me being able to touch billions of people, and I'm the top at the game, like, think about it. It don't even make sense. God knew what he was doing. I'm just telling you.
These dudes told me, like, with the mixtape thing that I was doing before the internet, they were saying like I was Spotify at the time as far as playing.
You was.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
like you was Tidal and Apple at the same time.
So think about this, Clue. Like the thing about it is, right? We don't want to say that because you're a black man.
What does that mean?
Why
It's
we don't want to
self-hate.
say it?
The culture is the self-hate. Because they should be saying that about him for what he was able to do. So you put other people on to be able to see that they can do this.
But niggas forget, P.
That's why I'm saying that's the self-hate.
But niggas forget, but they ain't self-hate. Niggas be forgetting.
Nah, that's self-hate, bro. No, I'm telling you, they just don't want to see. If he was white, they wouldn't forget.
And here's another thing.
Wow.
Here's another, and this is no disrespect to those playlists they got. They can't compare to what I would have did. What I would do.
Nah, but the thing about it, Clue, you got to look at. They got a chance to sit around you and be around you, so they can't appreciate that. If they didn't, then they'd be like, oh, Clue, man, he did this and he did. It's sad. It's like, but guess what? That's what we have to change. That's why we got to have these conversations, because our culture, they'll wait till you gone. When you gone, all that's gonna be the same. I'm telling you, like I'm being honest. It's sad. That's the way it is, right?
Fact.
Look at Nipsey Hussle, the stuff that he was doing, and I've been around this man way before he was trying to figure out, man, why I ain't selling the records I'm selling.
Sure.
And soon as he gone,
He's selling all the records.
selling all the records.
Nonstop.
No, you go ahead,
You
bro.
said something about if he was white, right? No, let me say this. This is a compliment. It might come off weird.
Yeah.
What you pulled off with the 80-20 deal,
Yeah.
I've said that set the precedent to now any other group, there will never be another No Limit in today's generation.
Yeah.
When they said, how did we let this guy get away with this? Not to say you wasn't.
They let two New Orleans motherfuckers get away with it.
Baby.
Yeah, they let Cash Money get away with that shit too.
Yeah. So the thing about it, right?
Can there be another No Limit?
Probably not, because they're going to tell everybody what they're doing. So I played in silence. I built my money up, and then I went at them. So most of us want to try to build our money up and tell them everything they got. So it was difficult to stop me because I was already successful.
Yeah.
By the time they try to catch up with me, it don't even matter. Like, even when I brought a house, in a gated community in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, right? They tell me, oh, you can't buy no house. I was the first black person to buy a house in that community. I brought 5 of them, but they was all paid for. And if I didn't pay for them, they would have stopped the loans and all that other stuff. So we have to be able to move in silence. We tell everybody everything that we doing. So that's why we really can't get there, because we jumped the gun before we get there. And so I just learned that from the OGs back. Like, man, look, I've been riding in buckets. I don't need, when I'm pull out a Rolls Royce, it got to be for something to shoot a video or something. But if you ever came in New Orleans and see me, I'll be riding a Dodge truck. When MT Cribs first came to see me, that was like, where y'all live at? Y'all live in the country, or y'all got cows? I'm like, man, hold up, welcome to my crib. I live in a mansion. But they didn't even know that. You know what I'm saying? Because your mindset is not thinking. I came out here and put the work in, though. I was all over New York. So I came out to New York because I played basketball, right? So one of my homies played with me in college. He was already out here, so he was like, man, come out here and hang out with me. I'm everywhere now, promoting my music, going around. So I just moved under the radar. And I just think with us, it's almost like watching Frank Lucas. When he put that coat on, he showed the world that he already, and then what he did. We can't put the coat on until we get there. Are you right? You know, and we doing it before we get there. And I say that's been a blessing of mine, that I always been humble and I always been hungry. So I don't need to prove to nobody what I have or what I don't have.